Abdul Carter.
Can't scan the move.
Down the three. 1, 2, 3. Big up.
Welcome back to New York Giants franchise. You're currently 6-2, heading into a Week 9 contest against the New York Jets. Most notably about this team, they have Dante the Howitzer Jeffries, their recent quarter. I think he was this draft, right? I have to double check this. Yes, he is a rookie from this class, and the Howitzer has his Jets at 2-5 heading into Week 9. Honestly, 2-5 isn't terrible for this Jets team. This is a pretty, of course they've gotten better over the last few franchise seasons, but this is one of the worst teams in football. So, gotta respect the situation Howitzer's in. Let's get into weekly strategy. Not going to underestimate them. I think they can be very formidable opponents, especially that defense. Defense could be very good, and you never really know what to expect from a rookie. But do behind the chains. Oh, and we actually an extra slot. Just realized that. Let's do passing paranoia. Let's try to spook that quarterback. 4-3. Take some of these off. I'll probably do 4-2-5, 4-3. Screen game, and also wide empty instead of red zone passing. Yeah, I like everything here. No one seems to be at risk of getting injured, so we're just gonna. I think it's set to full pads. I hope so. I might have accidentally rested a couple of guys. Actually, I think I needed to go in there and reset everything myself. Depth free safety John Simpson, I believe that is, who got injured. Not great, but oh well. Probably live. Mitch Harden gets an upgrade. We're actually going to upgrade him manually. I want to up his zone. He played quite a bit of zone. I think if he can get better as a zone coverage guy, that'd be pretty beneficial. Derek Shields, I'm going to do the same thing for him. Let's get him. Let's up his nose tackle. I think he can be a good nose tackle. Excuse me. I think nose tackle is also just a good skill set to upgrade. Corey Black, depth corner. I'll just auto upgrade him. Not much we're going to get to this episode. We're just going to go ahead and do storylines and then get right into the game. I think it's a good contrast from last time where we spent 20 minutes trying to make a trade.
Regular season has reached its halfway
Skip
point.
this. Oh, Jackson Dart has some midseason goals, I think. I think it's Coach. All I really care about is helping out the team and doing what's needed. Let's talk about the second half of the season. Coach, you tell me. Focus on... I don't know. Maybe... touchdowns. I don't really know. He's not much of a touchdowns guy. I guess yards. Focus on airing it out. How many yards do you think we'll end up with at the end of the year? 4,000? Maybe. What's he currently at? 1,886. I can't click on this for some reason. There we go. Yeah, 18 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 1,886 yards. He had not great stats. These interceptions are too high. He might be leading the league in interceptions. It has to be close, I assume. 18 touchdowns is good, but 12 interceptions is just too freaking high. Yeah, he's well. His opponent. The only person, I guess, the person closest behind him is Dante Jeffries. So that's gonna be fun to see that matchup. Yeah, 12 interceptions isn't good. 18 touchdowns though. He's in the top conversation for passing touchdowns. It's good, but no, you gotta keep the football safe. Glad we aren't taking many sacks. That's very good, but aside from that, I'd rather take some sacks and not throw picks, admittedly. But 4,000 yards might be doable. We'll see. This is very much. The run game is very important to our offense, so I don't want to make. Don't really want to make too much of a commitment to that, but here we go. Jets Giants. We gotta maybe run some cool uniforms. This is battle of Metlife essentially. Rivalries. Not really. We're not. Maybe a rivalry. Not really. More, that's more your divisional opponents. We'll have them run these 2020 home options. That's actually kind of clean. We'll run some cool away outfits if we can find some. I don't seem to be able to find any. Ooh, I do kind of like these. Yeah, we'll just run these. I love those helmets. Some of my favorite helmets. Like, I love that shade of blue. All right. New York Giants showdown in pouring rain. It is a downpour at Metlife, East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is drenched in rain. Running out of the tunnel is Dante Jeffries and the New York Jets. Technically, we're on the road, but not really. I mean, obviously, we're playing the same goddamn stadium, but we are considered the away team. Always nice having a game like that, an away game for on the road, but we'll take those. Here we go. Might be some more Jets fans than Giants fans in the crowd, but I mean, it has to be somewhat even. It's the exact same stadium, you'd think. You'd think there'd be a good spread of Giants fans, but we'll see. Here comes Dante Jeffries. 9 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Shaky start to his rookie year, but he's the future, man. This is the howitzer. His grandfather, military veteran, and he kind of got his nickname off of that, honoring his lineage. That's a nice tackle for Cam Bolden, holding Breece Hall to a gain of 1. I'm going to just come out in some basic cover 3 sets. We're just going to kind of see how Dante Jeffries wants to read a defense, see where he wants to attack this football team. Good knockout. I mean, that was a solid read. He just did not put enough zip on it. Put it right between the flat zone and the deep zone. We're going to actually probably press our cover 4 here and then try to cover everything else. Underthrown. Drew Phillips was near it, but I mean, that could have also been probably a completed pass if it weren't for the fact it wasn't. Hit the ground. And this will be a Bajorquez punt. I believe that was the other punter. Tyreek Hill's going to take that one to the 36. And a quick 3 and out. It's bringing Jackson Dart in the offense onto the field. I do think there's going to be a solid dose of running, at least we hope. In these conditions, you don't really want to be too air happy. Of course, you do what you got to do. That's a nice run by Scadaboo, gain of 8. Last week he had a very nice game, 17 carries, 134 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I think he had more yards than Jackson Dart had passing, which, we'll take. Certainly take. Here's another run by Scadaboo. The blocks are incredible downfield. That was an absolutely excellent line of blocks that were thrown for Cam Scadaboo. We are going to continue our run game. Here's Najee Gross, actually. We maybe do I kind of like getting a little spicy with a PA deep read. We're going to just take Najee Gross out of the backfield. That rain got tripped up as he was trying to turn upfield, and that could have been a much better gain, but it'll be a gain of 3. Just kind of take a moment here. Doesn't really look like much is open. We're going to run this ball. Jackson Dart doesn't slide. He just shoulders through it. Very risky decision there, but we get it. Mike Widener on the drag. Catches it, but wrapped up soon after. Bench dig pivot. I like Torrey Horton here if we can find him. Lake Neighbors on that little out route might also be a nice read. I saw Torrey Horton, and that pressure came in instantly. Yeah, they came in a free safety blitz. Didn't want to give Jackson Dart any time to make a read. They're going to throw it here. We got to try to find something. Here's Najee Gross. Oh, that's not a good ball. It's a bad ball. Trying to lead that one upfield more, but ultimately kind of floated it to the sideline. We're going to have to take 3 here. Kick is up and good. There's a Jet injured on the play. Was that Quinnen Williams? Oh my goodness, that's a terrible injury to suffer. A special teams rep especially. We're going to go ahead and kick this ball off. Here come the Jets. We have a 3-0 lead early in this game. Dante Jeffries and the Jets offense are coming back out to make a statement. Trying to make a tackle there. Javon Holland with a nice tackle. Holds him to a gain of 3. I want to watch Brees. I'm actually going to shade outside, and then we're going to kind of try to watch the inside. Good play by the defense. We just instantly got to the run. Mufunga and company. I'm actually going to choose this one myself. 4 wide receivers out. We're going to do dime, cover 6 press. I'm going to give them a sneaky look here. 3 rushers. Hopefully we can do something here. Here's a throw up. Mitch Harden batting that one down. Tried to throw that one up for 87. Mitch Harden's, showing off a little bit there after that one. That was not a great read, more than anything, but it's hard to make a throw in the rain. Here's Tyreek Hill. Solid return. Gets us up to the 44. I do like it. I do like just running halfback dive. You know me. Cam Scottaboo with the gain of 2. They have 1 total yard so far. That's funny. Cam Scottaboo on the screen. Just give the ball to Cam Scottaboo. He is a menace. Should have probably just continued to fight for contact, but kind of played it a little safe there. I think Scottaboo would have wanted to bury his head and make a play. But bury his head's probably not the right term. Lower his shoulder. That's right. Motion McWidener. Oh, blitz came in fast, and that's going to be a sack for the New York Jets. That was not even a blitz. That was just a 4-man rush that just got home. Bags Jackson Dart in the pocket. We're going to have to find a play. I actually might see what we get with 4 verts. I don't like anything I saw there. I'm just going to have to throw it away. 3rd and 15. We're in field goal range. We don't want to squander that. If we find a read, we find a read. But aside from that, it's just kind of going to be whatever it might be. I'm going to block the running back. Trust your pocket. Jackson Dart to Tyreek Hill. That's just a bad ball. Bad ball by Jackson Dart. Doesn't give Tyreek a chance at it. I think the read was there, but just got to make the throw. Oh, no. Nearly blocked, but Jake Bates gets it off and puts another 3 on the board. Narrowly avoids a disastrous special teams situation. We're going to kick this one back to New York. We're looking for a spark at this point. I mean, their defense has played well. 2 red zone stops, essentially. And they still have a chance to take a lead if they could get down the field and score. Of course, we do not want that to happen. Just worth being mindful. And that is a big play by Cam Bolden. Gets in there, pulls him to a gain of 1. Very important. Especially playing a rookie quarterback, you don't want to let him lean on his run game. I like the idea of making him pass, making him, make these big plays. It's going to be a throw to Evan Engram, I believe that is, for gain of 3. So that'll now be 3rd and 6. I'm actually going to switch to a 3-4 for a moment. You know what? I'm going to run an OLB blitz. Oh. Well, I guess we'll see what we run after the first quarter has concluded. Up 6-0. Jets are looking to start doing something as they would hope. Press. Overthrown ball. I mean, I was kind of in the vicinity of it, but if you placed it well, you might have been able to fit it in. But, I mean, in the pouring rain, Dante Jeffries does not get it done. And they're going to punt for the third time this game. Back to New York Giants. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Tyreek Hill was kind of getting a little shifty there. Tripped up and still was able to make something out of it. Here's the passing TD stat leaders. I believe that was Jaden Daniels at the top of that. Followed closely by Kyler Murray, Jackson Dart, and company. So a couple other names there. I think Josh Allen was lower on that list. Cam Scattaboo gets buried for a loss of 1. Not going to force anything. If it's there, we take it. Otherwise, we don't. I see the read there. Good throw to Torrey Horton. That was a good read. That was a good, decisive read. Good, decisive read. Back on first down at the midfield. Here's Cam Scattaboo. Here we go. Here we go, Cam Scattaboo. Very solid run. Our O-line's been blocking very well for us. Especially the last couple of weeks, I feel like our offense has done very well, and that is nearly disaster. I mean, they were all over that. I thought that was going to be zone defense and a very open play for us, but that was anything but open. Honestly, lucky it was only a loss of 1. Here's Mike Widener on the out route for a first down. Kind of like what we're doing here. Might come out with another pass. Kind of keep this offense two-dimensional. Here's Tyreek Hill on the out route again with another first down. They are not covering the flats whatsoever. And here we go. First and goal. Tyreek Hill is open. That's a bad ball. Come on, Dart. Another injury timeout for the New York Jets. That is rough. Who's 94? Should I know 94? I don't know. Yeah, it's not Quentin Williams. That's really all I know. Let's see. This looks like man defense. If this is man defense, I really like where X might end up. Let's see. It's not man defense. Jackson Dart's going to roll out. We're just going to run this puppy in. We're going to run this puppy in. Give me a touchdown for Jackson Dart on the ground. Beautiful play. We have to be very intentional about these PATs because I have been missing these pretty consistently recently. My field goals and my special teams have not exactly been the greatest. All we can really hope for are clean reps by our kicking unit. We just had some solid punts, admittedly. That's a nice tackle. I believe that was Chauncey Golston, I believe. Don't quote me on it. 1st and 10. Gonna kind of bring in a little blitz here. We have Drew Phillips. Gonna try to come in here on the pressure, and Brian Burns is all over that run. Nothing to it. There's a reason we kept this guy. He is a menace. I mean, it's just him and Abdul Carter. It's just too good of a duo to pass up. That is going to be a pick for Cam Bolden as he tries to throw it up to his man. Oh, Cam Bolden, my beloved. My beloved Cam Bolden. It is, when it rains, it pours. Oh, my. Cam Bolden. That's an excellent play, and that puts us in an even better position. So we're going to just try to run this puppy again. I mean, oh, my goodness. Our blocks are incredible. Here's Cam Scattaboo with a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. I mean, this is just a better football team. It really is. Oh, God. Here's my daily PAT miss. I don't know why I clicked it so early. There was no reason to do that, but aside from the usual, 19-0 lead was still certainly something we will be proud of and hold on to. Cam Scattaboo with an excellent touchdown run. Blocks were superb. And the rain is doing no favors for the Jets returnman on that one. Let's do let's blitz this quarterback. Don't let him get comfortable. It's the last thing you want to do. Don't want to let him get in a rhythm. We're going to try to disrupt him consistently. Don't give him anything. Cam Bolden with a knockout. I mean, oh my goodness. Rain is certainly helping our defense. Helping us more than it's helping them, that's for sure. Shade underneath with this look here. Dane Belton with a nice tackle. Now 3rd and 12. I mean, yeah, the Jets have literally done nothing. This has been an ugly game for this unit. We'll see if they can get something going here. 3rd and 12 coming up. They look to throw. And that is Breece Hall. He's going to be short. 4th and inches. They are punting it. Wow. Yeah, I don't think that's the right move. Don't think that's the right move. They're not getting ball at half either. I mean, this has been it's interesting. It's been interesting, that's for sure. Tyreek Hill, very solid return for Tyreek Hill. And again, I am very focused on not letting the game be decided by Jackson Dart. As much as I love the guy, it's just not. He's plays at his best, and this offense is, nice run game, easy reads. Don't have to overcomplicate things. Here's Cam Scattaboo. Somehow gets a first down there. That looks only like a gain of 1, but I'll take a first down. Okay, I'm just going to read this one out, I think. Pressure again. No, that Jets defense is playing super well. What the hell? The ball was on Collins' chest there. He couldn't grab it. No, but yeah, very, very interesting. I'm going to just hand this one off to Scattaboo again. They cannot stop Cam Scattaboo. I mean, this is terrible. Terrible things that Cam Scattaboo is doing to this football team. Drive flood. Sure, I like this. Mike Widener, it means open. Can you just make a throw, Dart? I know it's raining. Not an easy throw to make. I'm not going to call it an easy throw, but just got to make it for me. Just got to make that throw for me. Cam Scattaboo will just have to do more work then. Picks up a first down. There's an injury timeout for the Jets. They have been battered by injuries if this wasn't already been bad enough. Very rough. We are just going to continue handing the ball to Scattaboo. For as long as he's going to give us that kind of production, he's getting the football. No gain, apparently. Still has that nice glowing red X. We will actually pass it here. I like this little Tyreek Hill motion. Bit of an overthrow there, but Mike Widener pulls it in for a gain of 9. Halfback stretch. I like this little back shoulder throw we could potentially take to Tyreek Hill. I'm going to throw it. There's Tyreek Hill on the back shoulder bubble, and that is a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How does it say Seth Bolden has 14 out of 15 rushing touchdowns? This is just not true. This is just a lie. This is just Seth Bolden fullback propaganda. Clean read to our man Tyreek Hill on the bubble. He brings it in for 6. And that is just absolutely what we wanted to see. As the Jets will take this one up to the 25. They need to find something here. Really. I mean, this is very ugly. Nice tackle there. This will be for, the second timeout for the New York Jets. We're just going to run this mug look, but then we're going to have both linebackers fall back. They could also run this ball, but I wouldn't mind if they did. I don't think running the ball is the method here. They're going to do it. Breece Hall is a good running back. Probably should have handed the ball to him more. Though our run defense has played pretty well.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Ufunga makes the tackle, holding into a gain of 5. There's 20 seconds left at this point.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Our guys need to move because our alignment's kind of mashed up. Yeah, that's a nice throw. Nice read. 10 seconds left. They are going to kick a field goal. Not an easy one. In the rain, Eddie Pinheiro. Can he put the Jets on the board? After a very nice read by the rookie. Yes. Not a good kick. Not a very confident kick, but he's able to make it. That's all that matters, really. I'll make this game 26-3. We'll see if Najee Gross can do something special like he did last week. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're gonna just kneel this one out. Gonna kneel it out and take this game to the second half. So we are currently dominating. So 26-3 at half. Yeah, the Jets are the Jets, man. I don't know. It's pretty rough to see. But we'll get a halftime report on the rest of the league as this rainy midday game is going on. This is Cardinals-Vikings primetime football, and that is Trey Benson taking down the Vikings 42-0. Absolutely slapped, absolutely mollywalked the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Jags-Broncos. RJ Harvey, I believe that is, making some moves. Is that Harvey or Dobbins? That's J.K. Dobbins. Very sorry. J.K. Dobbins, and the Broncos are 7-1. That Broncos team is looking like probably the best team in the AFC at this point. I have to assume. Last but not least, we'll have Chicago taking on Seattle. As we see Sam Darnold taking a throw to his man, none other than Robinson. Who's Robinson? That's Wandale Robinson, isn't it? Isn't that Rondo? I think Wandale Robinson wears 17. Oh well. Cowboys were up 16-3 against the Saints. That was another game I saw on that little board there. Yeah, in this game it's just been domination. I mean, this is a bad roster, rookie quarterback. Yeah, 26-3. Jeffries hasn't played. I mean, one pick's not great, but he hasn't played utterly terribly. It's just that they cannot move. They can't move. They really just can't move the football in any capacity. Here's McCole Hardman on the return. Get that one up to the 28. Do a bit of single back here, maybe. I'll do stick. I kind of like stick here. I'll just take B. Wide open Torrey Horton. Gain of 9. It's just those easy reads. You just got to take them. Kind of like play action deep out. I don't know. I think there's some opportunities here. That is an excellent catch by Tyreek Hill. Still not a first down. I mean, Jackson Dart cannot make those crazy throws, it seems like, but that's okay. He doesn't have to. Here's Cam Scattaboo trying to truck forward. He gets a first down and more. Yeah, Cameron Scattaboo today, 12 carries, 127 yards. Yeah, he's just breaking this game down here. Wow, these guys cannot take pursuit angles either. Good Lord. He's creeping up on 1,000 yards on the season. There's Najee Gross going to try to take this one to the left with the quick man. Najee Gross, he just gets buckled for a loss of 1. Doesn't find anything. It's got to be back on the field. We're going to probably hand this off, but if Tyreek Hill's wide open, I do like Tyreek Hill here. Oh, that was a good play. Is that Mike Widener who's injured there? That's not good. It's not good. Here's 3rd and 12. Gonna try to get a first down if we can. Ooh, that is a risky throw. Defense, that Jets D-line has been playing super well. It's kind of forced Jackson Dart to play safe. It's just the Jets' offense has been even worse. I actually will punt this. I do not mind punting this. We're gonna kick this one. We're gonna like sky kick this one towards the sideline. I think maybe something like this should be good. That's not bad. Honestly, I know that's a really not a great punt. Like, it doesn't flip the field much, but every yard matters, and I'm not interested in really trying to push anything. Jets have not proven that they can get anything. Breece Hall with a gain of 5. Especially in rainy games like this, it's important to play the field position. Because if we missed a field goal, they'd basically be starting around midfield. We don't want all that nonsense. I think we're fine. Drew Phillips buries the man, Garrett Wilson, though he does pick up the first down. Yeah, for the Jets, it's about just finding momentum. They need to find their first touchdown. And with our missed PAT, actually, it would actually be a 2-score game with 2 PATs. I mean, it's not over yet. That Jets defense have played better than the scoreboard has shown. Held us to 2 field goals. Just stopped us on that last drive there. Just the Jets have not made any drives at all. We've had the ball like 10 times, it feels like. Dante Jeffries and the Jets starting to move, find some rhythm. Have completed a couple of passes. They've kind of come out in the second half showing a better version of this football team than we've seen. Deontay Banks with a nice tackle, gain of 4. I mean, I respect it. I think he's making a nice drive, but obviously you need to get down the field and score. Especially if you're going to take this long, it has to be a touchdown, I feel. And that is Dante Jeffries about to roll out. It's a gain of 3 before he's brought down. I'm actually going to press on this one. I'm going to commit to the pass. And I'm going to use the high safety, Javon Hollins. And that is a strip sack. Offensive lineman scoops it up. Absolutely nasty work. That is Abdul Carter who bagged him, apparently. Let's watch this replay real quick with the... Yeah, Abdul Carter gets off the edge. Dante Jeffries coughs up the football. So, Corey Bajorges will punt this one away. Tyreek Hill gets up to the 32-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Your New York Football Giants are currently in the driver's seat once more. Yeah, they really couldn't have ended their drive like that. That was pretty bad. Tyreek Hill wide open for a gain of 8. This has just been the kind of game we needed to play. In poor conditions, our run game's handling themselves very well. 88 passing yards. It's funny. I'm just going to take Cam Scadaboo here. Great catch by Cam Scadaboo. Pass was a bit high. We'll certainly take it. I am going to try play action, maybe try a shot downfield. We got Tyreek Hill. We have Tyreek Hill. That is just an absolute terrible pass. And it hits his hands. It hits his hands, but no, that wasn't a good throw. Okay. Theo Johnson open. Not a great ball. He has to come back and catch it on his hip. That is the end of quarter number 3. 26-3 ball game. Not much action in the third quarter as we come to the fourth. Staring down a 3rd and 6. Kind of like this little check and release by Mike Widener if we can get the read. And that is a sack by the New York Jets. Their pass rush have been electric. And we are going to have to punt this ball. We are going to try to hit this one probably to the left corner. Just try to nail this. Not going to be the greatest punt. He's going to have a chance to return. But I'll certainly take that as they are spotted at the 28-yard line. So does Dante Jeffries have a drive in him? It's going to be a nice read, and that is an excellent catch and run. I believe that's the man, Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore, yeah. I don't know. I saw Moore. I'm just making assumptions. two men open. I can't cover both of them. I was trying to maybe lurk that one receiver, but yeah, got kind of caught me in a rock and a hard place right there. He was 1st and 10. Clock's ticking. Good tackle by Mitch Harden. Is Mitch Harden back in the nickel? Yeah, see, it's something happens at every halftime where like it's doing some dumb stuff where like my depth chart gets massacred for some reason. Ufunga, Cam Bolden, everything else is fine. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make much sense to me. Some kind of bug, probably.
Come on, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
That's going to be a very good throw there to Garrett Wilson. Mitch Harden in coverage, but that's a 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
Here's Dante Jeffries with a nice run. Stiff arms a man. He's showing some flashes. Showing some flashes. I mean, that was a nice run. Very nice run. Shaquille Griffin, who got buckled there, but we were able to still get to the ball carrier. Like 4-2-5. Or a show blitz shade underneath. I'm going to really just try to choke him out here. And that is pressure, and that is a sack by Abdul Carter. Money sack, and yeah, New York is booing. Though another half of New York's cheering. Be a wide open man. And yeah, that rain is messing them up. Okay, they are going to no huddle this as you'd expect. Here we go. Can Dante Jeffries put his team on the board with a touchdown? Be a man underneath. I mean, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Give Scatterby one more carry before we put in Najee Gross to kind of run this game out. So it's over. It's the last carry for Cam Scatterby. We'll now have Najee Gross take over. Take some handoffs. Oh, that could have been a really good run, but yeah, I got kind of stumbled a little bit. Take a 3rd and 1. Try to find this. I mean, the right does look pretty open. Should probably take that. Najee Gross, plenty of space to work. And yeah, that's wide open. Here's Najee Gross on another handoff. They aren't going to call timeouts. It's beautiful. In that case, I will actually kneel this one out. Assuming they decide not to take any timeouts, we can end the game. It's going to take us a second because we can't really speed up the process, but we'll just kind of do this here. Very good game for the New York Giants. I mean, our defense played extraordinary football. Barely allowed them to move. I mean, it was just an incredible showing. Of course, it was raining. So, and it's the Jets, and it's a rookie quarterback. I mean, this was just a bad hands that the Jets came into this game with against a very competitive New York Giants team. Only way they're going to win this is if Jackson Dart had a meltdown, which he didn't. I made sure he was very just on script. Cam Scatterby had a great game. Our offense was moving very well. Didn't have to do much really, but 26-3 is the final. Very conservative effort there by our offense and a dominant performance by our defense. We're able to put up enough points to hold the lead and get out of here with a win. That's all that matters. A lot of checkdowns, a lot of easy stuff. Sometimes it's all you have to do. Only 100 yards on the day for Jackson Dart. Yeah, this is why I was worried about that projection of like his passing yards being like 4,000. Still possible, but he's just not that kind of quarterback, really. He's definitely more of an efficiency guy. And I mean, with a guy like Cam Scatterby, you got to give him the rock. He absolutely balled out, 145 yards on 14 carries. Yeah, no, just absolutely great game for Cam Scatterby. Najee Gross with a solid little pair of runs at the end. Receiving wise, yeah, Jets were really the only team passing the football. I mean, Howitzer didn't do terribly. Well, he did pretty bad. He sucked, but it wasn't all his fault, I feel like his offensive line wasn't helping him much. Didn't have much help from his run game. He didn't really have a run game. Yeah, 6 carries for 10 yards is abysmal. Yeah, no, I mean, we actually had quite a few receptions. It was just a lot of short game stuff. Yeah, like 5 catches for 16 yards. Didn't Tyreek Hill get a? Did it count as a rushing touchdown? That's funny. See, Tyreek Hill got an 18-yard rushing touchdown. That's pretty silly. Yeah, Jackson Dart ran one in himself. Yeah, defensively, Abdul Carter took over on the pass rush. Brian Burns was getting a lot of pressure, though. I mean, he was getting in there. That's why it's so deadly to have that duo, because one of the, if you focus on one of them, the other one can blindside you. It's interesting. Cam Bolden with a interception. Of course, that one that came earlier in the game helped us kind of put ourselves ahead. And that will be that. I believe that's the ball game. Not the ball game. That's the end of the episode, I should say. Of course, it's the end of the ball game. And looking ahead, we have our bye week coming up. Actually, how did Mason Graham do? This is the second game. I didn't really see him like flashing much, but he might have done pretty solid. Joe Carter 3 TFLs. Brian Burns. Yeah, he got in there for a TFL. Good for him. Good stuff. But yeah, he's also just a really good clogger of the run game. I feel like he can just kind of get in there and then disrupt. I feel like our run defense was really good this game. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with how we played this one. 26-3 is the final. Next week we will have the bye, heading into week 10, and then we take on the Atlanta Falcons, who are currently playing the Buccaneers this week. So, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I had a brain fart because in our other franchise, Cam plays the Buccaneers, and for a second, I guess I got my timelines mixed up. But I thought he already played, because he's the Cardinals. He already played. So, apologies for that. But yeah, Falcons are 5-2, looking like a pretty competitive football team, and yeah, so I guess we'll see how that ends up. The Eagles are 4-4 currently. They take on the 5-2 Lions. Hopefully the Lions can get themselves a win there. Jaden Daniels and the Commanders are on a bye week, I think. So nothing to worry about with them. Yeah, so next episode will be the Week 11 game against the Falcons. I might have a quick segment on the bye week if anything really interesting happens, but otherwise it's going to be Week 11. That will be it for today. Make sure to have a good morning, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. That's my new slogan now, I guess. I like the time of it. Yeah, that's it for today. Take it easy.